Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. And now it's finally time for the final part of Persona 4 Golden. We're actually done. I apologise if my voice sounds bad, but I've got a bit of a sore throat, a bit of a cold at the moment. But anyway, we're finally here at the final part. It's kind of weird. Because the reason why I say that is that I started recording this game roughly 2 years ago, and I started I started uploading them in January of 2015. So in January next year, January 2017. Sorry, in January 2017 will be 2 years. And I reckon this should be done. It should be done this month. I reckon it should be done by the end, by next week. That'll be when I'll upload this part, probably, as of this recording session. Next week, according to this recording session. But yeah, it's pretty fucking nuts that I started this at the beginning of my channel when I started my channel, and now it's almost done. Sort of happy yet sad at the same time. So anyway, yeah, it's just the last bit of the epilogue section here where we're having a little chat, and it's finally a bit of closure. So yeah, basically what we're doing here is we're finding out about various people within the town at the moment. So we found out about. So he should come up with his own way to make up for it. He said he was going to run for mayor. So yeah, Namatame is now running for mayor, as we saw in the last part.
So that was Namatame-san giving those speeches.
Oh yeah, and I went to see Adachi.
Oh my God!
What happened to him?
He's probably in prison.
Were you the one to interrogate him?
No, I wasn't part of that. I couldn't be. We were too close.
That's a good point. A bit too close to do all that shit to try and question him.
I was able to go see him.
I see.
They say he's a model prisoner.
So yeah, a bit of closure.
Bars than he did when he was working with me. Next time I go see him, I'll bring him a cheap cabbage.
So yeah. And yeah, so Adachi is actually a model prisoner, and is actually getting used to his life in prison, which is kind of cool. It's kind of nice to get closure to find out what happens to him. And here's Nanako's redesign. It's subtle. I like this subtle. It's a subtle redesign where the hair's a little bit longer, and she does look slightly older. Yeah. She doesn't look like ridiculously different, but she does look different enough to show that time's passed. I think it's a pretty subtle redesign. So it's a good redesign. I think it's one of the better ones. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have waited. Oh well.
But what will it look like after that? Take it away, Mariko.
Mariko.
Hello, Mariko Kasumi.
Oh my God, it's Marie.
So starting today, I'm gonna make it sunny. I mean,
okay.
After all that rain, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about any water shortages this summer. And besides, someone's visiting. I can't.
Someone's visiting. She knows we're here. Oh, isn't that nice? Well, she's a god, technically.
Mariko, please calm down.
Okay.
Oh, but if it gets too hot, then some rain should be fine. He should tell me whenever he wants it different, and I'll change it. Just like that.
Now that's power. Sorry about that.
I forgot to mention.
So yeah, she's hanging around now.
She's famous now.
How'd she get so popular so fast? What was the station?
I love it, Reese's. I love Risei's kind of what's the jealousy there.
Weather, right? Whenever she says it's gonna be sunny, the sun comes out.
With most newscasters,
In her
yeah, Yoast case says it. In her case, maybe, yeah.
Mariko, tell our viewers goodbye.
So yeah, it's kind of a.
All have a good day
I also really like Marie's redesign. Actually, it's
The more you get
once again subtle, but she looks a lot more.
get out.
I see that weather girl.
Sorry, what was I thinking? Marie's redesign is a bit more kind of. I don't know what's the word.
I feel
She
it's
just
over
looks
the
more,
sun, to be honest. Well,
grown-up's
glad
not the right
weird
word,
fog is gone.
but you know what I'm getting at. She kind of looks more,
It is really great, though. Everyone in town is more
less of a
motivated.
teenager and more in her like early 20s or something. So I kind of like that redesign. Most of the redesigns are pretty good. I just,
You're right.
yeah,
It doesn't
not
weigh
sure
me
about
down
Kanji's,
walking
and
through town.
you know, I think Yosuke's and Teddy's are a bit lazy. But other than that,
Everyone has a more positive outlook on life
they're
than
pretty
when I
good
first came.
redesigns. Yukiko, I think, is maybe a bit too.
For better or worse, I guess.
I don't know.
Depends on your
It's a bit
perspective.
too conservative for me,
After the fog
but
lifted,
whatever.
I'm sure people just realized
But it
that
makes
it's a lot
sense at least.
brighter when your eyes are open. There's a lot we'd rather not see. A lot of grime in the human heart. But if you
Let's
close your eyes to it,
continue, shall we?
you can't
Let's
even see the people close to you.
move past this section.
How can you be happy like that? The only thing to do, really, is to keep marching on, straight ahead.
Oh, for God's sake. Blushing,
I'm rambling, aren't I? Guess I had more to drink than I thought.
you Aoki. And I think that's
Oh,
Almost it.
Monaco, didn't you say there was something you wanted to tell him when he came home?
okay.
Your cooking is barely food,
More
Chie.
cutscene. Another anime cutscene, which is very nice.
I could have made something too.
What was that? I can cook if I put my mind to it. So can I.
That food looks so good.
Gotcha.
I'm scared.
Well then. One and.
Good to see you, senpai.
Kanji, it was welcome back. How could you mess that up?
Ah, humor. Isn't it funny?
Well, figured someone would want it.
Sorry about that. Bloody hell. My throat's gone to shit. And yeah, that's it. That's the final scene of Persona 4 Golden. It's finally done. The epilogue scene is very nice little scene to go through. I do really enjoy listening to it. It's a pretty. I think it's a reason to go out for the best ending. And we all get the I think it's just the redesigns that we get, along with their ultimate personas. So you get to see all their ultimate personas, which is kind of nice. Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of Persona 4 Golden. It is. Sorry, bloody hell. To be quite honest, it is my favourite game ever. It is my number one game of all time. And it's hard to explain why it is. I think it's just I guess it's just because to me it's close to a perfect game as you can pretty much get. Because, you know, the story is absolutely amazing. It's really well written, and you know, because in particular it's hard to write a good. It's hard to write a good murder mystery soundtrack, murder mystery story, and have it make sense and have it be intriguing and interesting and engrossing all the way through. But they do a really good job with it. I do think there are certain sections where the game slows down to a crawl, but that's more to do with like the in-between story stuff. When you're doing the story, it's actually, you know, fast-paced all the way through. So yeah, I think the story is really well done. The music is, dear God, it is my favourite game soundtrack ever. It's just, so catchy and so good, and there are just so many pieces of music that I just could listen to all day. The one which I always go back to listen to was a couple, but the main one is Marie's theme. It's just such a beautiful like piano piece. It's I just love this music. The soundtrack's just awesome, and you can I've been trying to buy the soundtrack, but it just seems that every time I go and look, it's just don't have the money for it. It's just a little bit too expensive. Sorry. Yeah. So so the music is awesome, and this ending theme, I love it so much. But then you've got the gameplay. Gameplay is really, really damn good. It's a really good turn-based JRPG. It has a lot of depth to the gameplay mechanics. There's a lot of customization, and just overall, it's just really fun to play through. It's not too hard. It's not too easy either. It's just the perfect blend for me. I also love the fact that you can work out the murder for yourself as you go through, which I also really enjoy. It's really awesome. Then so the gameplay's awesome, and then you got the graphics are good enough. I think that the Persona 4 Golden, like the original Persona 4, they showing their age a little bit. But the Golden, like the update that the Golden brings is like really nice. The anime cutscenes do bring a lot to it as well. And then there's the characters. I just really, there isn't a single character in this game that I look at and I go, there isn't one character that I look at and I go, I just flat out do not like you. They're all well written characters. They all have good character arcs and character changes, which is something that I really like about this game. Is that each character changes, whether that be for the better or for the worse. But they all have their own arcs which you can go through, and it's the social link aspect of the game is something which I think is like, there's a couple of things about it. The negative thing about it is that it could have been done slightly better. I guess it could have been a bit more. It could have been done a little bit better, but the attempt to do the social link stuff that gives you the ability to make your characters, to find out more about these characters and find out more about their personalities and that kind of thing, that I really do like and I really do enjoy. I think that the just overall the aspect of all the characters, there isn't one that I don't enjoy, and they're just all fantastic. Just overall, the game itself, oh man, it's just overall a perfect game for me. Story, characters, gameplay, graphics, just everything about it just works perfectly, and I just absolutely I adore it. That's all I can say about it, is that I just love this game. But yeah, that's it. That is the end of Persona 4 Golden. So yeah, you have to join. That is it for this playthrough. In terms of the next RPG I'm doing, I'm actually starting to record Pokemon Blue. And I've already started to upload Kingdom Hearts. So, but Pokemon Blue will probably be the next RPG that properly. Well, I shouldn't say that. Kingdom Hearts is properly long as well, but yeah. Pokemon Blue is the next RPG I'm recording. In terms of the Persona series, I won't probably be doing one or two. Definitely, I'm not doing 3. I'm gonna have to go back to it at some point. I tried it, just couldn't get into it. I'll try it again pretty soon, I would say. But in April we're getting Persona 5, so my guessing is that I will probably love that game, and I'll probably play the hell out of that. So that'll probably be the next Persona game that I record. But anyway, that's it for Persona 4 Golden. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next playthrough, whatever that happens to be. And the next time we're in the Persona universe will probably be 5. So I'll see. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next playthrough. See you next time.